I'm in my prime like I'm Dion. Yeah, focused on the green like it's neon. Niggas claim they real, but I don't even see none. I don't fuck with your type, y'all some peons. I'm in the zone like I'm Deion Sanders. Got 21 bitches with me, no manners. Asking 21 questions, nigga Curtis Jackson. Hey, fuck all of that talking, bitch, let's get it crackin'. Yeah.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of Sports Noise Media. I'm here with my boy Mike, aka Bama Bull. Man, how you feeling tonight, Mike, man?
Man, you know, man, I feel a little bit better than last week, you know what I'm saying? So we in the mix.
This man right here, wow, man.
We in the mix, man. We in the mix. I ain't gonna say too much. We in the mix, though.
With that being said, man, y'all see what that attire both of us got on. We're going to get to that topic later on into the show. But first, we're going to run over these double Monday night games, man. Next week, it's going to be a double Monday night game, too. So, I mean, let's jump straight in, man. We got Buffalo Bills destroy Jacksonville, man. Move on to 3-0, man. With everything that went on with Buffalo, the offseason, man, I thought they was on some dummy move type stuff, trying to get the first top 10 draft pick type deal. And man, they're a total surprise, bro. It's like they're a total surprise. If I had to put some money on the team that'll be 3-0 right now, Josh Allen playing like an MVP candidate, I mean, I wouldn't have lost all my money, you know what I'm saying? But played pretty well tonight, man. They destroyed Jacksonville. Even with Jacksonville, it looked like Jacksonville then took a step back after a playoff appearance from last year. Josh Allen, 260 yards, 4 touchdowns, looked immaculate, man. He looked pretty good, man. Like I said, I'm in all shock with all the pieces they let go, especially on defense and Diggs leaving. It's like, and especially with, Houston don't look like they're picking up where they left off at. I wanted Diggs thinking that, you know what I'm saying, he made the wrong move. But, you know what I'm saying, it was a great game tonight for Buffalo, you know what I'm saying. Buffalo did everything they supposed to do, man, put their foot on their throat, and they never let off. So, that being said, man, what you got on the game tonight, man?
Man, pure domination, man, by Buffalo, man. All 3 phases of the game, man. Buffalo just straight dismantled Jacksonville, bro. Like from start to finish, like the game was over. I went in to go pop in a TV dinner. I came out and they was up by 30. So, with that being said, Josh Allen, man, had a spectacular night. Showed up on Monday night, big time prime time game as well. So, with that being said, Buffalo, man, just straight dominated, man, on the ground, in the air, special teams, defense. Everybody came to play tonight. Everybody, even DeMar Hamlin had his first career interception, man. So that was a great moment for him, coming from where he came from a few, year ago and stuff. So the defense, man, shut down Trevor Lawrence, man. Jacksonville, man, I don't know what's going on, man, with Jacksonville, man, because like they got the talent, they got a lot of good players on their team, but it just seems like right now, man, the building just falling down right now in Jacksonville, man. I know with they owner, man, they owner tired of losing, so and I wouldn't be surprised if they tear everything down, man. Everybody be up for sale besides Trevor Lawrence. I wouldn't be surprised if they just get a whole new coach, whole new staff, new everything. So it's looking like Jacksonville is definitely going downhill right now, and Buffalo is trending up. We thought they was gonna be trending down, but they trending up right now. Buffalo surprising a lot of people right now. Josh Allen showing he's a elite quarterback, showing his elite skills right now. We'll see on down the line if it carries on. We know his tape is all basically measured out playoffs. So with that being said, you know, Josh Allen, man, we know we've seen these moments before with Josh Allen. So right now, this is the good Josh Allen. So, you know, we'll see how long this is gonna last. You know, you got the good Josh Allen, the bad Josh Allen, and the ugly Josh Allen. So we getting the good version right now.
Man, look, I ain't gonna lie, man. I really, it seems like he turned on a new leaf, but it's everything what you just said, man. We getting the good Josh Allen, but he looks a little more poised to me. Before, man, to me, he always used to look like he wanted to run at the wrong time. This year, it seems like he more poised in the pocket, and he's more running at the right time. So it's like you can't serve masters. You can't be like want to pass and run at the same time and get it all mixed up in your head. Now it seems like he's going through his progressions. Nothing's over. I'm taking off. Or he like, I drop back, something's clearly open, I'm taking off. Like years before, it's like I'm dropping back, I'm spinning around in the circle, I'm still looking for folks, I'm taking sacks, or I'm dropping back and people wide open and I'm trying to take off. Like it seems like he kind of got that out of the way far as when to do what he need to do in the pocket, whether it's throw a run. It seems like he's doing that at the right time. And that was always my issue with him. He never did that at the right time. You know what I'm saying? When he should be trying to push the ball down the field, he trying to run the ball. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, bro, it's a coin flip. You know what I'm saying? But as of now, man, he's playing like the, you know what I'm saying, the best quarterback in the league / MVP of 3 games. You know what I'm saying? That ain't a big sample size, but I mean, based on what we know of him and what he's doing now, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? He's always been capable of this type of stuff, and I have been hard on him, but I mean, I didn't watch the last couple of games like almost every snap, and he's looking pretty good, man. And as for Jacksonville, bro, like you said, I don't know about if they're gonna blow everything up, but it's like, I mean, the offensive line is trash. It's just terrible. I mean, I just don't. It's the arrow is pointing down at this point in time, man. Only time will tell would they be able to turn it around, man. So, man, let's slide over to this next Monday night game, man. Oh man, it's the Bengals also 0-3 against Washington. As you see me with all this Cowboy crap on, dog, Washington, they starting to look like a well-rounded team. They started out slow. Of course, you expect that with a rookie quarterback, brand new head coach, franchise making a whole bunch of changes, just been sold. You know what I'm saying? New ownership coming in with all that stuff going on, man. It seems like they starting to move in the right direction, man. Like it was a hell of a game today. 2 LSU quarterbacks, Heisman Trophy winners. Like Joe Burrow came out there, you know what I'm saying? He looked good at the beginning. Him and Chase, that connection, man. But I mean, Washington, I don't know if it's Cincinnati is that bad or Washington is coming along and making progress just like they need to be doing. In the AFC going down 0-3, man, that's not very good at all. Man, Daniels, he looked like, man, he was real poised. Like I said, he been rocky the whole for the first couple of games. He was missing a lot of receivers. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's a rookie quarterback. He's starting to catch up with the speed of the game. Man, he looked really good tonight, man. Like Washington looked good on all phases, man. It was a high-scoring game, but they did what they needed to do. Cincinnati, man, it just don't look that good from this point, man. I'm gonna hand it over to you, Mike, man. What did you see them? What did you see tonight between both teams?
I seen 2 good offenses, man. 2 good teams, really. Don't get it twisted, man. Because Cincinnati 0-3, it's still a good team. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I just feel like they've been playing a tough teams, man. And they ain't been getting blowed out, and then they've been barely losing these tough games. They just ain't doing what they supposed to do to close out these games. And it's been the same thing. But to be honest, though, it was a great game, man. Best game of the night, of course. Of course, next to the slapper knocker we sang with the Buffaloes. So
Yeah,
it definitely was a revelation, man, to get a great Monday night game, and it so happened to be the last game. It just concluded not too long ago. And man, Jaden Daniels is a real deal. Most definitely, Jaden Daniels is a real deal, man. I've been on his kind of been on his wagon for a while, man. So when he was at LSU, I liked what he did at LSU the last year. I said coming into the NFL, I said this was gonna be the guy right here. He had the most upside out of all the quarterbacks. I know everybody was hyping up Caleb Williams and Caleb Williams this, Caleb Williams that. But this is the rookie of the year right here, man, Jaden Daniels, man. And I'm gonna say it right now, man. The man ain't got nothing. Man, I'm gonna stamp it right here, man. You heard it first, man. Jaden Daniels will be the offensive rookie of the year. Saying it here. The only competition he got is Marvin Harrison Jr. Based on the way his team gonna finish out, I'm pretty sure Jaden Daniels got this on lock, man.
Yeah.
Barring no injury. Don't get me wrong, Caleb Williams, he's still a work in progress. I ain't down the talent he got. I know he got a lot of Patrick Mahomes to him, but this dude is the real deal, man. Jaden Daniels. He got all the tools that you need in the franchise quarterback. He can run and throw with the best of them. The guy's tough as nails. Just because he's slim, don't mean he's not tough. Dude's tough, man. You seen him get rocked when in the Alabama game, come back. And the dude's tough, man. Dude been tough. So, man, I got hats off Jaden Daniels, man. I'm definitely a fan of him, man, since day one. So, before Joe Burrow, like you said, Joe Burrow came out smoking, man. Him and Chase, we killing in that offense. That connection they ain't been having it all season. They've been lacking pretty much all season. So they definitely rekindled it. Chase had 2 touchdowns, looking great out there. Had a 100-yard game, his first 100-yard game. So it was good to see Jamar Chase coming back and having a great game, man, because he's been frustrated due to the contract issues and not being involved and stuff. And T. Higgins drama. It just been a lot going on with Cincinnati, man, outside the field. So I think, you know what I'm saying, that's probably what might be hurting them a little bit because they got so much swirling around them. But, man, in all nationality, like you said, you can't be 0-3 in AFC, man. That just be real. They done dug themselves a massive hole, and especially in our division, hey, I ain't got no complaints because, hey, you behind us, man. So, yeah, keep losing, man. So, but, yeah, man, most definitely, man. They in the AFC North, one of the toughest divisions in the league, and you coming out 0-3, it gets no easier. I know that we have to see them not this week, but week after next. We will be playing the Bengals. I know we got Buffalo, you know what I'm saying, coming into town. Talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, so yeah, they in the hole, man. They in the hole, man. Joe Burrow playing good. They playing good as a whole. They just cannot win in the last minutes. It's just like they can't capitalize it. They can't. And like you say, Joe Burrow had a monster game. Chase had a monster game, and it still didn't matter. It still lost. Yeah. So, you know, Jaden Daniels, I'm loving the supporting cast around him. The additions they added with Austin Eckler, you know, the safety valve he got with what's the guy with the tight end? Oh, Zach Ertz. Yeah, Zach Ertz been a real security blanket.
Yeah, he played.
Yeah. Ertz been a real security blanket with Jaden Daniels. And you need that. You know, Austin Eckler, Brian Robinson, they got the 1-2 punch running back. Scary Terry, the #1 receiver, the most slept-on receiver in the league, I think, Terry McLaurin. That man's a monster, man. Scary Terry, I know he don't get a lot of recognition, man, but the guy's a straight monster.
He had a really nice kiss tonight, man.
Man, that dude is a monster, man. Been a monster. But Scary Terry, what I call him, man. But, he had a, you know what I'm saying, nice couple of grabs, like you said, highlight grab of the night. And they defense, man, with your boy, man, Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn running the shit. They got them boys, hey, running and gunning. You know what I'm saying? Changing their defense up. Yeah. Let's get credit where credit's due.
Hey, look, look, hey, man. You can't knock it. He did his thing with us for 3 years, bro.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And speaking of, you know what I'm saying, what he doing now compared to what we doing, getting smashed on, like, man.
Y'all missing them, man. Y'all definitely missing them. And they got some nice additions, man. They added to the defense, Bobby Wagner. You bring in veteran guys like this, man, it's bound to have some kind of effect on the team.
Man,
you know
I was
what I'm saying?
Pissed off, man, when we didn't pick up Bobby Wagner, bro. Like they've been talking about him for 2 years, but that's down to here there. It's like, we're gonna get to that in a minute, man.
Yeah, well, so you add these additions to a young team, a young nucleus, talented nucleus that they got. It's a recipe for success, man. Definitely, man. I said it coming into the season. Washington's gonna be a team to look out for, and they doing it right now at sitting at 2-1. They having a hell of a good start right now, and they looking like the second best team in the NFC East. Damn sure. So they definitely coming, man, and they gonna have some bumps and bumps, man. But with the coach staff they got, Cliff Kingsbury, man, we all know his story. He's better suited as an offensive coordinator than a coach any day. And you got Dan Quinn on the other side. And man, you got some stuff rolling, man. So with that being said, man, yeah, Dan Quinn doing his thing, man. You gotta give him credit, man. Got to.
Got to.
He's looking like an early front runner, man, for Coach of the Year right now. And I know it's been 3 games and stuff, but to me, he had probably been having the best coaching job out of all the teams right now. I got to give it to Dan Quinn right now.
Yeah, we reporting as of the point of where we at in the season. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
3 games in, like you said, he's looking like, you know what I'm saying, awesome sauce. So
for sure. Yeah, man. With that being said, Cincinnati, man, I wouldn't say the wheels are falling off, but man, they need to tune up right now.
Yeah,
definitely.
They just need one of these. They need to play against somebody like Tennessee to beat up on, and just get a good rhythm, man, and see can they just take off from there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't necessarily saying no cupcake, but they just need a team that they just know they're gonna beat, and just don't screw it up, because you know how that junk go. You get in front of one of these teams and you're supposed to beat them, and then you 0-4. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. They got the tools to turn it around, but we in the league right now, man, where the defenses has caught up with the offense. That's why you're not seeing as much scoring as you typically used to seeing. Maybe 5-6 years ago, they started changing all the rules to benefit the offense, but the defense caught up. So it's like you in these games, man, it ain't sweet like it used to be no more. You get a lead and you just run off. So, only time will tell, you know what I'm saying, about both of these teams, whether the Bengals going to turn it around or Washington, you know what I'm saying, with their newfound wealth, if they're going to keep on, you know what I'm saying, pushing and making noise in the league, you know what I'm saying, especially in the NFC, because at this point, in the NFC and the AFC, man, we playing a waiting game to see who's gonna make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? We'll revisit that back in a couple of weeks and see how both of these teams doing, and see if Cincinnati they're turning around, or see if Washington, you know what I'm saying, they still holding it in the road. So we're gonna slide to the next topic, man. This is something I don't really care for talking about. But I'm going to let my boy, you know what I'm saying, have his day. The Baltimore Ravens destroyed the Cowboys. They got their first win of the season and we had to be on the other side of the gun. And we got, in the words of my boy Mike, we got our ass kablammy. I mean, it was just a full-on massacre, bro. Like, I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. I was watching the game. I wasn't even mad. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that went into this game. Knowing that Baltimore couldn't afford to be in the same position that the Bengals in right now, go down 0-3. But I thought that we had a chance from the simple fact that we was playing at home and a wounded team coming in. But that's too much like right when you talk about the Dallas Cowboys. Y'all bought y'all a new toy in the offseason, man. And when I say that boy showed out, he showed the F out. Like, I mean, old school, ground and pound. Like, man, the Cowboys, people keep on blaming our failures on Dak, but it's like I don't understand when the defense is giving up 200 yards a pop a game. We just getting demoralized on defense. We just got through talking about Dan Quinn, man. Like, we had top 10 defenses since he was there. He gone now. Now we bottom feeders. It's like, I mean, we didn't do nothing for us to improve our defensive line, defensive tackles. The ends are pretty decent with Michael Parsons and what my other guy name is, Mike. I'm drawing a blank right now.
DeMarcus Lawrence.
DeMarcus Lawrence. I mean, the D end's been pretty decent, man. Like, our defensive tackles suck. We got undersized linebackers, man. Like, it's really a shit show, man. Like, we looking at a top 10 pick this year. Like, I'm gonna let you get your own mic, man. But we normally have this segment at the end of the show, but I'm trying to get this. Like, it's bad, bro, and it's crazy how, like, Dak is the only one who looked like something. You know what I'm saying? CD held out, and he being mad on the sideline, but it just making him look even more. We're going to get on to that later, man. But like I said, man, I'm just going to get a flow to you, Mike, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Pop your shit, man.
Hold on a second. I'm pressing.
Man, this dude right here, bro.
My bad, bro. I had to come back in the picture, man. I know I had a couple comments, people on the show, man. They be saying it when they be seeing me with my plastic cup, they be thinking I got syrup in it or something. I'm like, nah, bro, why would I do that? I gotta pour in my victory cup. I gotta pour up in my victory cup one time and show these boys what it is, man. The sweet taste of victory. Man, don't it taste so sweet? Don't it taste so sweet, man? Oh my God. Let me all jokes aside, man. Yeah. I hate it had to be you, man, but it is what it is. Like that boy Cameron, it is what it is. But now we got the first dub of the season, man. Let's be real. A win is a win. It ended up being, it almost was a loss. I ain't gonna sit and cap because we down there blowed another game, you know. And I down there was on the edge of my seat. You know, I watched the game. Of course, I watched the whole game. I was glued to my seat. I like how we came out. Like you said, we played smash mouth football. That's what I'm talking about. I've been banging on the table for this all season long. Run Derrick Henry, run Derrick Henry, run Derrick Henry, run Derrick Henry. We ain't get this new Cadillac Benz or whatever you want to call them. We ain't get this foreign car for nothing. We got this car for
what cash money you say back in the day? Big body Benz.
Yeah, with like Cameron said, what good is we have soldiers for if you ain't gonna use them, man? With that being said, man, we use our soldiers, man. Derrick Henry, man, ran them boys into the ground, did what I've been looking for him to do. Possibly could be his breakout game. This is a good winning formula. I like the winning formula. I like Ty Monken. I gave him a lot of crap. He came out with a great game plan. Of course, y'all make it easy with the worst run defense of all time. You know, y'all definitely make it easy. I think I can squeeze. I think I can squeeze at least about 50 yards. I could probably give me about 50 yards run, you know what I'm saying, run against the Cowboys at this point. So with that being said, y'all run defense, man, has been y'all Achilles heel. It's gonna keep being Achilles heel. And we ain't the only team to recognize it. I'm pretty sure this how we recognize it. Pretty sure all the opposing coaches recognize it as well.
That's what Saints did with Kamara. Saints did
right.
that. I mean, they already laid the blueprint out what to do against us.
They laid the blueprint down, and with us, we went back to our winning formula, which is run first, run heavy. We limited Lamar throws. Lamar came out on point. Daniel, you know what I'm saying, was perfect. He came out shooting. I only had one incompletion throughout 3 quarters. So he definitely was on point. Zay Flowers made some good catches. Bateman even got a touchdown. That was a surprise. My boy Rashad Bateman, man, I've been giving him hella crap, but good to see him finally score, get involved. Mark Andrews got involved. Derrick Henry, man, it was the Derrick Henry show. And like I told y'all last week on the show, before this, I said Derrick Henry should, will have a good game in Lamar running the ball. They should have, and they did. Lamar almost had 100 yards. Derrick Henry had not a career high, but a career high in the Baltimore uniform with 150-some yards and 2 touchdowns and a massive stiff arm on 21. 21 got his ass hit stick, you know what I'm saying, out the gate. Got his ass hit stick, so I don't know what he was thinking.
That's the comeback rookie, man. He's stepping in for Bland until he gets
man. Man.
That was his welcome to the NFL. That was his welcome to the NFL.
And definitely, man. He will be on the all-time highlights of Derrick Henry stiff arms and continue. So with that being said, man, our defense came out, played a great game until the end. Man, I'm still concerned about our pass defense. Don't get me wrong. This is where we got our W. It wasn't easy. I mean, it was kind of ugly in a way because we had over 10 penalties. We still have all these massive penalties. Our offensive line did it slightly better, than usual. They coming along, but the pass defense, man, Dak still had over 300 yards. We did our thing. We bottled up CeeDee Lamb. That was the game plan defensive-wise. To bottle up anybody, I figured anybody going against y'all should know this anyway. To bottle up, double team CeeDee Lamb and let the other guys prove it. And we did, and that's what we did. We tried to let the other guys prove it, and it would have no effect. Ferguson had a nice game, but hell, I take Ferguson getting 80-some yards any day. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to CeeDee Lamb breaking the game wide open. So anybody will take that. So, but like I said, our pass defense was concerned. Marlon Humphrey played way better than last couple of weeks. Marlon Humphrey did his thing. I can't say that.
Yeah, he
Marlon
did bounce back. You just talking about how bad he been playing.
Yeah, so he played
like this game.
Right. And then another emphasis I said before the show, I said get our rookie cornerback in there, Nate Wiggins, and they got him in there, got his feet wet. So hey, they must somebody listen to me in the booth. Somebody listen to me right now. So with that being said, man, we got our W. Hopefully we keep stringing it along. This is the win that hopefully catapult our whole season. I know we got Buffalo coming up next. It's gonna be a very tough game. Cincinnati follow behind them. So there's gonna be two tough games. This might be the measuring stick for our season. Hopefully it is. Hopefully we can take this winning formula and keep going on with it. With that being said, like I say, if you limit Lamar 25 to 30 throws, and limit his rushing, he get by 80 yards rushing. I say about 10 to 15 attempts. And you get Derrick Henry 20 to 25 carries. I think that'll be the winning. I think it's a recipe right there. I think he throw that in the pot, man. and we come out with some gumbo, baby. We come out, you know what I'm saying, spicy. So, you know, with that saying, I hope Ty Muck can keep carrying his own, man. Don't start stalling on me now, baby. I need you, Ty Monkey. So keep rolling them plays, man. Keep doing your thing. And for the Cowboys, like you say, hey man, dude. And this is what I'm gonna say. And this is honest God truth. This is not Dak fault. This is not Dak fault at all. This is Jerry Jones' fault. And this is the goddamn GMs, whatever the people that orchestrate these trades.
Jones.
Right. Well, yeah. Let's give him and son. That's their fault. That's definitely their fault. And it's their fault for letting Dan Quinn go. Let's be real. It's their fault. They shouldn't let Dan Quinn get out that building, man. Dan Quinn should be the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Should have been the head coach. And they trusted Mike McCarthy for a whole nother year, just to boot him out. It's gonna say it now. He gonna get his ass booted. And it ain't gonna be. He's gonna get booted. It ain't gonna be. It's gonna be sooner than later.
Yeah, you spit now. Like, right. Bro, what you just said, bro. You let Dan Quinn go just to boot this man out, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you said it, bro. Like, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, man. So that being said, man, can't say nothing about that. Yeah. Gave Dak his money, so you can't be like, oh, we waiting on such a quarterback coming down the pipeline. Nah, bro, it's Dak. You know what I'm saying? Cut it out. Let's be real. Yeah, Dak is our quarterback. And that's roughly the next 3 years. So yeah, y'all have to upgrade the playmakers around this guy, man. Like for sure. If y'all keep going this route, man, hell, y'all might get Travis Hunter. You know, who knows?
Top 10, baby. Top 10.
Yeah. Travis Hunter might fall in your lap. Who knows?
10. Top 10.
Man, that'll be something sick. Man, you know?
Like. Top 10, baby.
Hey, because y'all definitely headed to a highway to hell right now. Y'all definitely on the highway. Y'all definitely on the highway to hell right now. You know what I'm saying? But for sure, with gasoline draws on. With gasoline draws. And yeah, man. Even though, you know, I got a dislike for the Cowboys, it's a sad sight to see, man. It's sad, bro. I really like, my heart goes out to y'all, man. My heart goes out to y'all, man. But you did it to yourself.
With that being said, man, let's go over to this next one, bro. Is CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott, is it gonna work, bro? Or is it just going through some growing pains right now?
Hey, it better work. For all that damn money, it better work. They ain't got no choice but to work, man. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to be talking about. But yeah, man, I think it's gonna work. It will work even better if he has somebody on the side on to give him some help. You know, a receiver, you know, something. Somebody cash in, Brandon Cooks, somebody hello, Earth to Brandon Cooks. Where you at, buddy? You on the milk carton right now. You know what I'm saying? You on the milk carton right now. Tolbert, you on the milk carton. You know where y'all at? You know, Turbin on the milk carton. Y'all guys need to step it up. Zeke, well, you have to wash the tears because you're washed up. But definitely, man, they gonna work, man. It is when you go against a defense, a good defense, this is what's gonna happen. Because if you got elite cornerback help, you know, some elite cornerbacks, a good defense, they're gonna lock in on CeeDee, man. So he gotta know that, and he should know that. Being what kind of, you know, receiver the offense, the involvement he got in the offense, he got to know this. Like, and the offensive coordinator got to know this. Let's move him around, put him in the slot, and start moving them around. They know they're gonna get their best cornerback matched up with CeeDee Lamb every game.
That's what they do already, though, Mike. The problem is this, man. you have to scheme CD open.
Right.
Look at what Chase did tonight.
Mm-hmm.
He played on the outside and he dominated on the outside. They also put him in the slot, but CD, he dominates in the slot. He don't dominate on the outside. So that tells me right there that he's a number one receiver, but he's in the middle of the pack as a number one receiver. Like it's night and day what Chase did tonight. Being on the outside, being in the inside. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying CD's trash, but the expectations on who he is a little high. So with that being said, I just feel like you said, it's gotta work. Too much money is involved. But at the same time, man, it's like CD is like just being 100. It's like, bro, your swag is of a number one receiver, but you more of a middle in the pack number one receiver, man. So it's like, I don't know, bro. It's like only time will tell. I just feel like with him holding out, they already was kind of struggling with their chemistry anyway. And him coming back a week before the game is like, and then he turned into pretty much a diva. Like, Dak is the type of quarterback, bro. He gonna try to get you the ball if you're open. He don't really drop back in. And I mean, he should a little bit more, but he's not gonna drop back and say it's CD or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it just is what it is, man. I'm hoping that it's gonna work, bro. It's a lot of money involved, but the way CD's starting to carry himself, bro, if he don't tighten up, bro, to me, he's not valuable enough to. I mean, all the antics and stuff with his folks talking crazy, with what he doing on the sideline and stuff like that, bro. I mean, he ain't that valuable, bro. You know what I'm saying? He had a breakout year, but that was a contract. Everybody know in the league, everybody who's up for a contract, they're gonna look like Michael Jackson in the 90s. You already know that. So you gotta kind of take that with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he killed last year. He was one of the best wide receivers in the league, but that was a contract year, bro. We need to see what you do after the contract. And only time gonna tell, man. But you got anything else, Mike, before we get off this one?
Yeah, I got a personal question. Name 7 receivers better than CD Lamb, man.
Chase, Hill, his boy in Minnesota. That's 3 right there. Jefferson. That's 3. I'm gonna go Cooper Kupp. I'm gonna go. What's my guy in the Raiders? Devontae Adams. That's 5. I'm gonna go with AJ Brown, and I'm gonna go with our Alabama brother.
Better than CD?
Yes. Yes. But I mean, think about it though. Those players have performed in big games.
Yeah.
AJ, so CD is better than Brown?
Oh nah. But he better than Devontae Smith.
So Smith has been consistent the last he been consistent. CD. So Smith has been relevant. Like, he didn't need no time to get good. Like, he's been at even kill the whole time. He's been getting better every year. You see what I'm saying?
I think CD has too.
Yeah, but we talking about CD was the first 2 years he had a case of the drops.
Yeah.
Like, with Smith, we never had to worry about that. But that's 6. But That's my opinion. So we talking about 6. Evans. Mike Evans is better than CeeDee Lamb. Mike Evans single-handed.
Mike,
Mike,
don't get me wrong, Mike Evans is the most consistent receiver in the league. But
I mean, I'm just doing what you asked me to do, bro.
Yeah, right.
I'm just doing what you asked me to do.
I'm just shocked that you got that low.
Who on the list you want to take off?
I'm taking Devontae Smith out. And I love Devontae Smith. Like,
I feel you on that. I feel you on that. But I mean, I can't. I mean, that's where I'm at with it. I mean, and I can keep going too.
Damn, he ain't top 10?
It's somebody else out there.
My boy from the line, Amon-Ra St. Brown, man.
That's another one. That's what the last 2 years.
Yeah, St. Brown a month.
But this is what I'm saying though, bro. Like, it's no separation. Like, I just hit you with these dudes. It's really no. You see what I'm saying? So if we just took Adams out, right?
I'm not taking Adams out. So
no, I mean not Adams, but Smith.
Yeah.
If we take Smith out, that's still 7 right there.
It's tough, man.
And then it's more like it's some more wide receivers that we can name too, bro. Like, I mean, that's what I'm saying, bro. And I'm not trying to be down on him or anything like that. It's just we not talking about the best wide receiver in the league when we say CeeDee Lamb. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
We talking about the top 10. We talking about the top 10, but number one, and that's what I'm saying. Like, he's carrying like as you should. I'm not really talking about how you carry yourself, but what I'm talking about, the production of a number 1 receiver with a decent quarterback, bro. Like I said, you seen what Jamal did tonight.
Yeah.
That's a number 1 receiver right there, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so, I mean, yeah, man, that's what I'm at with it, bro. But we're gonna slide to, you know what I'm saying, another one of these games. This game was crazy, bro. This game right here, bro. It was the Dumb and Dumber show, bro. Like, I couldn't get my head, and you know, my wife, she's a big Saints fan, bro. Bro, she lost her shit on the back porch, bro. Like, she could barely watch it. And it's just the game, they make the game so hard when it's supposed to be so simple, dog.
Right.
If New Orleans would have took the field goals, they could have won. If the Eagles would have took the field goals, they would have won. So it's like, I don't know what it was like. It was an ego type thing, bro. It seemed like they couldn't get out of their own way. Like, in New Orleans, the way they showed up like they was playing Dallas. And it just Saquon, man, I just watched that highlight. Have you seen the highlight of the owner from New York saying that he don't know what he'll do because they went to Philly? Did you see that?
Say it again, one more time.
Did you see the video of the owner of New York saying he don't know what he would do if Saquon?
Talking about Hard Knocks. On Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
I seen.
So it's like Saquon, man, he been showing out all year, man.
Supposed to.
Yeah, man. It's like I said, it's been pretty. It's been crazy, bro. It's like, but like I said, it was a hell of a game. They almost improved to 3-0, man, but Philly wasn't having it. Philly, they've been up and down all season, man. I think Philly if they just stick to their game plan or what they want to do, man, that's gonna be another team that's gonna be in Dallas' way that I can't see us. Like I said, at this point, the way these teams playing right now, it's just a sample size of, 3 games. But the way it's looking, we might have that top 10 pick this year. Like I said, Philly, they got to get out their own way. New Orleans, this was their test to see if they for real. It was a slobber knocker. It was a slobber knocker for no reason. Derek Carr, he barely had over 100 yards. Like, Philly came to play. They defense stepped up. They defense, they did everything they wanted to do on defense. They pretty much shut New Orleans down. New Orleans to have no answer. Kamara still played pretty good, man, but Saquon Barkley did his thing, man. Did you get a chance to get that game, man, and see, like, it was really a shit. What you got on the Philly game?
This was one of the games I watched entirely. Definitely before the finish. So, man, it's definitely turned out something different than what I thought it was going to be. Being that it was two great offenses clashing against each other. Saints coming in as the highest scoring offense. Been on the tear the last couple of games with the new offense coordinator, Gary Kubiak's son. And it turned out to be a defensive game, surprisingly. But not on the Orleans side, but for Philly side, because their defense has been awful all season. So, especially the pass defense. So, they definitely stepped up. Eagles D-line, man, out physical on New Orleans offensive line, most definitely. They definitely, man, showed why they got a couple of first rounders. Jalen Carter had a monster game. Showing why he was, that beast when he was at Georgia. Jordan Davis stepped up. All them guys on the D line, man, pretty much stepped up. Brandon Graham, all them guys, man. The pass defense was slightly better than what we seen. But man, before we get up to anything, did you see that play when Darius Slay got his ass? Oh my God, that was sick, bro. That was, oh my God, bro. And Big Play Slay got his ass put in the hay. Yeah, definitely. Like, Big Play Slay, boy. Shoo. Hey, boy, you wrong, boy. The opposite line, you wrong. With Penny, what's his name? 77, 76. You wrong, man. You wrong for that, man. You wrong, man. You wrong, man, for real. That was just uncalled for. That man got kids and stuff watching the game. All kind of people watching the game, bro. You want to do that man like that on national TV? You wrong, bro.
That's a proper time to do
it. You wrong, bro. Definitely, bro. But Saquon Barkley, man, this is what we expected. You know what I'm saying? When he signed with Philly, the guy was electric, dynamic, unstoppable. Then a weapon, a force on the field. Definitely, man. You seen broke, man. He broke, almost had 22 miles per hour. That was crazy. Then we went almost to 22 miles per hour. Saquon just went geek on them guys, man. And shout out to the tight end, Dallas Garner. He had a monster game. Yeah. He definitely that guy stepped up. With AJ Brown already being out, you know what I'm saying? Then Devontae Smith going out with a concussion. Yeah. Man, prayers up for Devontae, man, because he took a hell of a hit. He took one.
That's the definition of what they call it. What's the name of it? Defensive receiver. That's the definition.
Oh yeah.
The man is getting drawn backwards, and he don't see what's coming. He's already in contact with two other players, and the whistles are getting blown, and the dude just come in and just blow up. That's like all the other stuff coming across the middle, whatever, bro. That's football.
That's football.
But that's the definition of a defenseless receiver. You know what I'm saying? When the man is getting drawn back, he don't see what's coming. and you know that they finna take him down, and you come and blow it up. And I was very surprised that they didn't call that a flag for defenseless review.
I'm with you on that. They definitely should have been a flag, and I'm pretty sure they'll take a nice chunk out of his paycheck, coming up in a few days. So, I hope Devontae Smith come back, man. That was a serious blow and unnecessary blow at the same time. And praying for dude recovery and stuff, man. But as far as the game, Dallas Goedert, monster game, 10 catches, 180 yards, monster game by tight end. Saquon Barkley definitely, cut him up on the ground. And the Eagles, man, they held Kamara to, pretty decent. They ain't really just get off like he been getting off. So I'm pretty sure that was the game plan coming in to neutralize Alvin Kamara as much as possible and put the ball into Derek Carr hands. Because the first couple of weeks they've been made it real easy for Derek Carr. And Derek Carr turning back into that lemon car. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, Derek Carr, man, he didn't have, you know what I'm saying, had a terrible game. Didn't have the
142 yards.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. So shout out to the Eagles defense, man. Old Vic, man. You still got some, you know what I'm saying, some left up the sleeve. Can't count them out. Kellen Moore, the jury's still out on you, man. We still want to see some. The jury is still out on Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore, we need to see more. Jalen Hurts, he had an efficient game, had a nice game. He had, did what he supposed to do. We know he's a threat running in and throwing as well.
He had two good passing attempts, man. He threw 38 times in the game. He only threw for 311.
Right.
No touchdown pass.
Nah.
Man, they got to get it together.
Yeah. And and another thing, another big blow to their offense as well. Right tackle Lane Johnson also went out with concussion. Can't overlook that, man, because we talking about one of the best linemen in the league. You know what I'm saying? So with him going out, that definitely shifts your O line and definitely, remake your whole game plan when it comes to offense wise. So Nick Sirianni, man, he's a lot, man. It's a lot there's a lot of layers when we talk about Nick Sirianni, man, because you got a love-hate thing going on right now. You either love him or you hate him. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, he all right to me. He pretty all right. I don't hate the guy. I know a lot of people feel hate the guy right now, and they really want his ass spotted there. You know what I'm saying? But they want him out of there. But dude, it's like one of them situations was like you want to get rid of him, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? So I think Nick Sirianni will survive the fire. I'm looking for the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? I told you from the jump. This is one that, you know what I'm saying, the NFC favorites to me. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles. They still got some stuff to clean up and prove. But with the NFC so murky right now, who is the real contender right now in the NFC? Nobody knows. 1 week Saints, 1 week Saints, 1 week Eagles. It's gonna flip. It's gonna flip throughout the season. It's not a clear cut. You know what I'm saying? Team in the NFC, you can be like, they for sure going to make it. 49ers beat up. Eagles still got question marks. Detroit kind of up and down, still ain't really just hit that same mojo, hit that same gear from last year. So we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Who knows who's going to show up in the NFC? But it was a great game, though. It was a low-scoring game, but it ended up being a good game. And the Saints were coming down off that high horse. Philly knocked them down, definitely. They needed to be landed, you know what I'm saying? Because the Saints, a lot of people were praising them, as they should from what they did in the past 2 weeks. But it was like a little premature at times too, like being that because the Saints, let's be real, the Saints ain't really been on the cusp of barely making it the last couple of years. So it ain't like they've been a playoff team the last couple of years. So they got a lot to prove also. So let them prove it. So with that being said, they still 2-1. Still got some a lot more of the season to go. So You know, Saints will be in the mix, most definitely. But it was two good teams in the NFC battling that.
Yeah.
And the Eagles, you know what I'm saying, end up coming out on top. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it was a mistake field game. And the Eagles, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, capitalized on all their mistakes.
Yeah. Speaking of contender, man, our boy Dennis came here tonight. So they steamroll fan favorite right now, what they did last year. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm surprised. Like Sam Donald, bro. I dragged bro out to the pasture. I was ready to put one in him.
Right.
Like, I don't know why he was still hanging around the league or whatnot, bro. So, I mean, they looking good. They looking like a real contender. They, you know, certain teams, bro, a lot of teams played a bunch of cupcake teams, bro. They pretty much played a little Dudley this year. So, I mean, it's really not too much to say about them, bro. They just playing really all around good football. Sam Donald and the Jefferson connection is from these three several-side teams. It look real. So they run the game good, bro. They playing solid defense. They got my boy Gilmore over there, bro. Like, it just reminds me how effed up these Cowboys is, bro. Just like whatever. But I mean, they looking like real contenders, man. What you got on Minnesota? What they been doing so far so good against, you know what I'm saying, quality team?
So my boy Dennis ain't here tonight. I'm gonna go and say it for him, man. Skull, man. Skull, man. Hey, Vikings, man, has been the story of the whole league throughout these 3 games. They definitely got the Cinderella slip on right now. Sam Darnold, not even comeback player of the year. We talking about MVP race at this point with Sam Darnold. Bruh's the real deal. You know, he's looking like he's a perfect fit in this offense. Kevin O'Connell, man, is doing wonders with the kid. Threw for 4 touchdowns. Very efficient, you know what I'm saying, not making mistakes. And they steamrolled the Texans. Like, I didn't really see this coming. I you know, they messed up my parlay sheet. I definitely had the Texans on mine. So with that being said, yeah, CJ Stroud, them lay the egg, man. They definitely lay the egg. I kind of figured, I didn't think it was going to be much of an impact, but I knew it was going to be somewhat of an impact with the injury to Joe Mixon. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get a chance to suit up and play this weekend. Their offense looked a whole lot different without Joe Mixon running the ball. But Joe Mixon, you know what I'm saying, was creating that balance for them and had them looking pretty good. So with the run element, basically dismantled. CJ Stroud didn't have one of his worst games as a pro. The Vikings defense is real, man. They defense. They defense is, hey man. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Brian Flores. I'm loving what I'm seeing from the defense from all 3 levels. The boy Gilmore, man, steady piece, man. Late addition, and he definitely stabilizing that secondary. Something that they've been needing for years, man. A good cornerback, and Gilmore, man, providing that veteran presence right now. And Greenyard, man, the guy from the former Texan had 3 sacks on him. So hey, he looking like they made a mistake. They should have kept him. They swapped him out for Danielle Hunter, and it seemed like, hey, Greenyard the one that's cutting up more than Danielle Hunter. Danielle Hunter got the monster contract, and then Minnesota ended up getting an old boy on the underrated signing, and he proving way more value right now.
Trying to get that money.
Hey, man, you know what? Man, I ain't hating at all, man. So, but the Minnesota defense for real, they swarmed. CJ Stroud blitzed them. I told y'all, you know what I'm saying, last show, they the most blitzing team in the league, and they gonna keep doing it. They blitz half the game, 56% of the time of the game, and so with that being said, Flores sent them bullets at Scribe, man, and Scribe was trying to dodge him like the Matrix and couldn't. And so and it cost them. And they got steamrolled, man. So, Texas, man, I ain't, if they got smacked, but I ain't lose no hope in them. I still say they're gonna be in the mix when it's all said and done. Yeah, they definitely gonna be in the mix, but they got select by the Vikings, man. The Vikings, man, we'll see, man. Next week, this week coming up, man, they playing a nice conference game against Green Bay. I think it's gonna be, gonna be to see if they're gonna be the real deal in the NFC North. NFC North. So, because they can very much take this division, they can take it. You know what I'm saying? If they really, really want it, they got a great start right now, being 3-0. And they got all the momentum right now. So, Sam Darnold, he did have a slight injury to his knee. Yeah, he's gonna be all right. He had a bone bruise. They thought it was more serious than what it was, but it ended up being a bone bruise. I don't think it's gonna affect him, moving forward. Just gotta protect him a little bit more. And Aaron Jones, man, Green Bay. I know y'all got Josh Jacobs. He had a nice game, but Aaron Jones, I was one of the question marks when I said it, when I seen it. I was like, what's Green Bay doing? They let Aaron Jones go, and then he ended up going to Minnesota, and he proven that, hey, they made a mistake. And Aaron Jones is what the doctor ordered for Minnesota, because they running game was non-existent before he got them. So he's providing a nice element to their team and giving Sam Darnold another weapon. You got Jefferson, you got Aaron Jones. We got pretty soon he gonna have Hockenson and Addison. He gonna have weapons at his disposal. And with the game calling and the play calling from Kevin O'Connell, you can't miss. Can't miss with that combination. So Minnesota is very, very, very dangerous right now, moving forward. So anybody that's playing them, they can't take them, can't sleep on Minnesota, because they waking everybody up right now. So.
Yeah, Minnesota is they the new Detroit. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna swap out with Detroit. Like I said, Minnesota, I mean, for them to go to, like, they probably had the best offseason. They added everything that they need to push forward. You know what I'm saying? Just to, like, they going to the playoffs this year. I mean, it's going to be them and Green Bay coming out that division, and somebody going to get left out, because they're going to have two teams coming out their division. Because like I said, you talking about Detroit, you talking about Green Bay, and you talking about Minnesota. Like, I mean, somebody going to get left out. And only time will tell, you know what I'm saying, what's going to happen in that situation. And speaking of somebody getting left out, man, this guy right here, dog, this man, he single-handedly is saving Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? Nowhere right now. I'm not going to lie. The way he played last year, I was for him to get third. And, like, he proved me wrong. I'm not gonna lie. He proved me wrong. I thought Tennessee made the right decision of letting him go and keeping the quarterback who they had. But to me, you have to understand, when you're talking about the league, man, some of these players, it's all about coaching fit. I just feel like he wasn't a good fit for the coaching staff they had. You know what I'm saying? As of now, they got a whole new coaching staff in Tennessee right now. But, I mean, just kick it to the people, man, what you've been seeing out of Malik, man, just how he been playing, man, how he's, you know what I'm saying, how, like I said, how he single-handedly is holding it in the role for Green Bay. What he's doing is unexpected to me. I was happy, you know what I'm saying, when he got picked up, because him and Jordan Love is kind of like, you need two quarterbacks on the roster that's similar to each other. So in case of one of them go down, you don't have to change your offense up too much. But, I mean, He's been doing a hell of a job, man. I salute him. I'm rooting for him to get another starting opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Because, of course, you know, he's not going to take Jordan Love's position. Jordan Love already sold up and paid or whatnot. They drafted him. He was the heir apparent to Aaron Rodgers. So, I mean, that's not really what I'm talking about. It's more of what this kid is doing for as being in a bad situation and just going to another team, focusing, and being in situations to when his opportunity came, he's doing what he's doing right now, man. Speak more to that, Mike, man. How do you feel what he's doing right now, man, far as from what he was last year to what he is now?
Growth. I say a lot of growth. A lot of growth being shown right now. From Malik Willis, man, coming into the league last year, he got his opportunity last year. Pretty much let it slip through his fingers. Pretty much played awful. Yeah, I think he had like 3 starts last year, if I'm not mistaken. But they moved on from him. They definitely did. They gave him away, man, for some peanuts in the coat. You know, it's peanuts in a Coke. They gave away for a canned Coke and a 50 cent pack of peanuts. And we all seen this story before. When it comes to this nature, like you either fold or you take that bitter sweet, sweet thing, and then you try to make it to something beautiful. And that's what he's doing right now with Malik Willis, man. He's giving Green Bay life, definitely. Because I thought, man, when the Jordan Love injury happened, I thought, man, that was gonna be like 0-4 or something, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I didn't really see this coming, but he's right place, right time. Matt LaFleur has a quarterback friendly offense, and Malik Willis, man, seems to run the West Coast offense best. We seen that in college when he played at Auburn and he played at Liberty. So this the offense he was running in college, and he's really mastering it right now. He has good weapons, good receivers. You got a great offensive line. You got a good running back. You got all the tools. You ain't gotta really, rely on yourself. You can really put it in the hands and really play point guard out there. And not only is he playing point guard, but he's running the ball as well. Running when he needs to, not just taking off. It's because he feel like he can outrun people and stuff. So he's definitely doing a great job, man. Definitely showing growth. I like what I'm saying from Malik Willis. He's keeping the ship steady. Until Jordan Love come back. We know he probably be back within a few games. I know he's itching to get back out there on the field, to play with his boys and stuff. And I'm just really, really rooting for the guy, man, because coming into the league, I wanted him to see him succeed, but this last year he just showed a lot of immature, traits. And I love to see quarterbacks, kind of bounce back and have a feel good story. So it seems like a feel good story. Hopefully, these other teams see what's going on, and he's showcasing these skills. Miami, y'all need to get on that phone. And Dolphins, man, get on the phone, man, because we know what y'all looking like right now. Y'all gonna use Malik Willis right now. So he's definitely, man, earning himself a start in the NFL role. Maybe not this year, but definitely next year.
Yeah, for sure. All right, man, we're gonna roll the mic, man. The Rams, I mean, I don't know how this game ended up the way it was at. This is the definition of any given Sunday. Like, with the Rams, expectations for them this year is not very high at all. They just pretty much going through the motions. Matthew Stafford, he's long in the tooth, but he's holding in the road, man. It's like they getting every dime that they put into Matthew Stafford. They got a lot of injuries, man. Puka Nacua went down. Cooper Kupp hurt. It's like, and for them to still ink out a win, it tells me more about the 49ers than it tells me about the Rams. McCaffrey, he's been out. I just seen a report saying that he was going overseas to get his Achilles looked at. I mean, they built a team. That's what the Shanahans do. When you talking about running backs, they running back gurus. They build his pops, you know what I'm saying, with Terrell Davis, Clint Portis. Like that's the Shanahan's antidote to their offense. It's like McCaffrey being out, that's the only piece that's missing for real. They lost a couple of pieces on defense. The D tackle went to Jacksonville. So I mean, it's who you say, Mike?
Armstead, Eric Armstead.
Yeah. So it's like I really don't know. I don't want to take none of the way, you know what I'm saying? They did play some good ball, come back with a win. I just don't know what's going on with the 49ers. It could be fatigue being the top dog, you know, the last 5 years. I really don't know what it is, but with the teams that come along, they like to get together, you know what I'm saying, sooner than later. What you got in this whole situation? Rams come back win, and 49ers looking like right
now. Man, it's a conference game. You know, with these conference games, man, who knows you best than the guys that play you 2 times a year, bro. And we know Sean McVay and Kyle Shanahan, the 2 brightest offensive mind coaches in the league. It's gonna be a clash. It's gonna be a great game every time they play. Like, no matter who's playing and who ain't playing. It's one of those conference games like they gonna get their hardest no matter who's playing. It's somewhat of a rival. I wouldn't say it was a rival game, but they play each other like it's a rival game. And the Rams have been kind of been beating the 49ers, you know what I'm saying? So they kind of got their number a little bit. Everybody got somebody's number in the conference. And the Rams probably, you know what I'm saying, is that team that's a thorn in the 49ers' ass at this point. So you know, Sean McVay, man, you know, he gonna do his thing. Matthew Stafford, man, we can't take away from him, man. The guy, you know what I'm saying, still is producing at a high level. Future Hall of Fame, most definitely. Matthew Stafford, man, you can't count him out. Still has one of the strongest arms in the league. Like you said, man, Cooper Kupp out, no Puka Nacua, but it don't matter because they still show up. Somebody gonna show up. The running back, Kyren Williams, man, he definitely had a good game, bounce back game. They've been missing him on offense all season, so he's showing up. The defense played a solid game. We all know the 49ers has been bit by the injury bug probably more than any team in the league at this point. Starting with Christian McCaffrey on from Debo to George Kittle didn't play. You know, guys is out left and right. They just lost their defensive tackle, Hargrove. They lost him for the season. So that's a big blow to their defensive line. They still wait on Hufanga to come, they all-pro safety to come back. They pretty much beat up at this point, man. 49ers is very, very beat up right now, man. And at this point, man, they need to start bringing some bodies to start coming back because Brock Purdy, you know, he's a good quarterback and stuff, but he needs his weapons. He at this point blank, he needs his weapons. The IU, you know, situation kind of was like a cloud going over, you know, to the off season. It definitely, you know what I'm saying, you know, definitely take away from the training and the off season chemistry that he supposed to have with his team. He was pretty much no-show for all of the off season. So we didn't see Brandon Ayuk till probably right before the season started. With him getting his contract, getting his money. He got that out the way, but when you miss so much valuable time like that, it definitely can, you know what I'm saying, take away from the team and take away from your connection with your quarterback because we all know they had a massive connection last year. But this year, IU, it just seemed like we haven't seen him. You know, he ain't worth the money at this point. You know, that's what it's looking like from the outside in. It's looking like, hey, you did all that screaming and woofing and crying about getting his money, but bruh, where are you at? Where you at? You know, Debo ain't on the side. Yeah, he hurt, but man, you getting paid like a top 5 receiver, bruh. We need to see that. You know what I'm saying? We need to see that. So, you know, that's what it's kind of hard to criticize him, you know what I'm saying, based off the contract that he got. But hey, it's going some ears gonna point up, you know what I'm saying, when you ain't producing. That's gonna be the first thing people gonna look at. Like, oh, you got your money and stuff, now you don't want to show up. So hey man.
It's still kind of early.
Yeah, it's early. It's definitely early. I like IU. Don't get me wrong. I like him. You know what I'm saying? I definitely like the guy. So I ain't. Nah, I don't think he better than CD.
The last 2 years?
Yeah, last 2 years. Yeah, for sure. CD, what's the last 2 years though, bro? Like the last 2 years been sick. CD Lamb, like sick. Yeah,
Debo?
Is man.
I mean, did you ask me the question?
Oh yeah, I think he better than Debo. You know, is he more? Well, yeah, I think he is. Based on the fact that you know he don't get hurt like Debo. Debo get let's be real.
Debo led his team deep into the playoffs, and they beat CD Lamb them the last 3 years.
Yeah, right. You right. I wouldn't put CD Lamb up. I mean, I wouldn't put Debo over CD Lamb though.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it for the projection. If we talking about the last 3 seasons, who you taking? You taking Debo or you taking CD? Now, CD had a great year last year.
Oh, yeah,
outside of that, it was always you have to prove it to that point.
Man, look, bro, this is Debo been hurt, but Debo been hurt last 3 years too, though. Is he gonna finish the season? Like that's what I look at. Like the best ability is availability. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, it's definitely that. So if we basing that, I got to give it to CD Lamb. Like CD Lamb don't miss games. He shows up. You know, and he's there.
Yeah, but Debo in that game. But I mean, that's not a hill there. That's not a hill.
Both of them take up for games. You know, I wouldn't put Debo over CD Lamb.
But it's more what I'm saying though. It's like it's no like he better than him. It's more like
yeah, you got to think. Yeah, you got to
that was my original point about CD. But carry on.
I feel he's gonna carry. I feel you. But the 49ers, man, they got to get back on track. And I think, man, when they get some of these pieces back, they'll be all right. But right now, we seen that happen last year with them when they had the injuries. They lost 3, 4 straight, and then they bounced back and damn, they won the Super Bowl. So, hey, man, you know, if you're a 49ers fan or you know somewhat, hey, it's no time to panic right now. You just got to get healthy. It's all about just getting back healthy, man, at this point for the 49ers. And for the Rams, hey, you know, they can throw a punch every now and then. You just ain't gonna beat the hell out the Rams, man. So with that being said, the Rams moving forward, we don't know what we're gonna get from the Rams. All we can do is sit back and watch and see what Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford and the boys gonna hold down the line, man. But this is a great win for them. Definitely, this is a great win for them moving forward. I don't know if they're gonna build on it or not, but we shall see.
Yeah. With that being said, man, that wraps up our show for tonight. We normally do a segment at the end of the show. It's called Get It Off Your Chest. Sometimes we have something to get off our chest. Sometimes we don't. I'm going to start with you tonight, Mike, man. You got something to get off your chest of yes or no?
Man, you know, Raven flop, man. We picked up that dub. Raven Nation stand up. We 22. It's all good. We on to Buffalo. We coming for your ass, Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? We coming for you, boy. But with that being said, man, I hope we just keep, you know what I'm saying? I was real impressed. Well, the first 3 quarters I was really impressed by our offense, man. So I hope we you know what I'm saying, we build on that and keep carrying on, man, and string some of these victories along. And you know, Flock Nation, we in the building, man.
We're gonna see how this shit age for next week. But,
It's all good. I'll be here. I'll be right here with my cup. Me and my cup.
yeah, man. What I gotta get off my chest, man, is more about I'm gonna say this. Miami need to go ahead and trade for Russell to come and try to put them in shape. Because the reason why I say that, he lost his job to Justin Fields. Justin Fields is 3-0. He's a starter. And he's gonna get paid. I mean, I was on record this last year. I feel like Chicago made a big mistake. I think they should have got rid of their coach and brought in a coach that felt like he can fix Justin Fields, who wanted him. I just feel like he's in a stable franchise, which we all know that Pittsburgh is one of the best NFL franchises. He's in a stable situation, and on top of him being in a stable situation, he's with a coach that has a type of understanding, and in his mind, he's gonna put him in the best situation possible. He's been thriving in Pittsburgh. He's been looking real good, man. And that's the comeback player of the year right there, Mike. He been looking pretty good, man. I'm rooting for him. I mean, he's just looking good, man. I think for what Miami got going on, Russ, I mean, for what Miami like to do, push the ball down the field. That's what Russ was doing when he was in Seattle. I think he'll be a great fit. Your offense already is catered to a smaller stature quarterback. Like, I think it'll be a good fit. I think they should pick that phone up, see what they can do, get him over there. Miami quarterback, he took I think a rib shot. He got hurt. So they actually need to call him. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, just shout out to Justin Fields, man, for keeping his head up and not accepting that his career is over, going to Pittsburgh, man, and just playing, you know what I'm saying, good boys football.
Yeah. I agree. Much as I hate the boys, I agree.
Yeah. That's it, man. We out here.